gonna just give y'all a quick story time little series on how the enemy always tried to take me out through men. He tried to, the demons in these men tried to take me out, basically. So, my first story time, I really have many, but I'm just sure a few. My first one, well, I ain't gonna even say story time. My first testimony, because this is a testimony, because God brought me out of this. I was with an ex. This was my 80th time taking him back. And we were just laying in the bed, just normal, just talking it up, like, you know, just talking, just really just sitting there talking. And he was like, now, I hold on, y'all. When I first left him alone, When I first left him alone, God brought me out there, but I went back. Hold on, let me, okay, let me start, okay. Long story short, I was with him, I was staying with him and sister, at his sister's house. And me and him, the relationship was toxic, and we would fight constantly, like physically fight constantly. His sister, she'd go to Walmart, she'd be like, can I leave y'all, can I leave y'all here, or one of y'all gotta come with me? Cause no, it got to the point where she was like, I can't leave y'all here, cause one of y'all gotta come with me. I come back, it's a hole in the wall. I come back, it's this and this. So she was like, y'all gotta come with me at this point. Y'all gotta come with me. Somebody gotta come with me when we go into the store. So, yeah, it had got bad. So this one time, I just got tired of being in that situation. This is actually how I met Christ. You know what? Let's pop it off. Let's start that. Okay, so this is basically how I came to Christ. This is my testimony, like how I found God physically for myself. So I was dating, like I said, I was dating my ex at the time, and I just got tired of the cycle. I was like, God, I do not want to be a statistic. We staying in his sister's house. I'm not working. I'm just sitting here, just sitting here. I smoked cigarettes at the time. I was just like, what am I doing? What is this? I'm too young. Why am I smoking cigarettes? Girl, what are you going through? You was too, but I was young. I was like 18, 19, 20. I was young. I was one of them ages. I was young. Like, girl, why are you smoking cigarettes? To the butt. Like, to the little brown part. Gone. Like, what? Why is you doing that? You too young. So, yeah, so I'm sitting there, standing there. And long story short, it was just one night. I was like, I cannot be a statistic. I'm not gonna be laying up in nobody. Like, it was not for me. I'm laying up in somebody else's house, and this man, it's abusive, it's toxic. We fighting 24/7. We breaking stuff in her house. I can't. I cried out to God, y'all. I walked so far. I just walked out the house. One night, he was gone, like he was always gone, and I just walked out the house, and I just walked all the way back in the back of their apartments. It was like a park with no lights, y'all. Like, this how bad I was, like, but this how bad I needed to just get out. I walked all the way to the back, like where anybody could have snatched me up, cause we was in the hood, like in the hood, and I walked all the way to the back of like this the back where this park was. It was no street lights back there. Like, we was in the hood. It was no streets like okay. It was no street lights back there. And yeah, I walked back there and I just cried out to God, and I said, Lord, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I know it was like in the context. It was so long ago. But it was in the context of, like, I said, God, I can't stay here. I refuse to be a statistic. Like, I need to do something in my life, Lord. Get me out. Give me a way out of this. I cannot do this no more, Lord. Please, please. And I was just crying, like praying and crying, bawling, just asking God, please, please, I cannot do this. Next morning, woke up with the attitude. I'm telling you. As soon as I woke up, just like, attitude. The next day, well, you know, I went in the house, went to sleep. Next morning, attitude, like everything, like I wanted out. Like, my attitude was on 80,000. I had a bad attitude. Still working on the attitude, but the attitude was on 1,000, and I'm like, as soon as I wake up, everything problem he did was a problem. Everything was a problem. He did, like, it was just irritating me. Everything was a problem. So then, these kids from across the away from us in the apartment, they came over or whatever, and me and him had the typical argument. I was already on 10 or annoyed with him, and it was just any little thing was annoying me, and something annoyed me, and I threw a toy at him. I threw a toy his way, and it didn't hit him, it hit somebody else. He wanted the kids, and they went, oh, it wasn't bad, y'all. And they went over there and they told, and then they went and was like, oh, she hit me, and that's when his sister was like, oh, baby, now you gotta go, cause yeah, y'all getting too violent. Y'all the kids in the way, yeah, you getting violent. You gotta go. So I was like, oh Lord, this God is giving me this way out. Like, he was like, no, you have to go. Like, this it. I'm tired of y'all fighting. I'm tired. You gotta go. So I got my little stuff and I'm gone. Fast forward, go back to where I was on the first time. So I left him alone. But yeah, I left him alone. I was doing good. Was in my word every day. You know, he got me a job and got moved. That, you know, getting back to the motions. And yeah, he answered the phone. And there he go with the, I changed, blah, blah, blah. And here I go. I went back with the speech. Went back. I was doing good, too. But went back. So, long story short, okay, so we was laying down, boom. The main story I was trying to say. We was laying down, I just need to give y'all the backstory. We was laying down, I'm going to throw the balloon. We was laying down, and, yeah, we was talking, and then, I said, yeah, but if you cheat on me, because it was, yeah, it was long. Okay. But I said, if you cheat on me this time, I'm leaving for real. I'm not coming back. I'm so serious. I'm going. And he was like, no, Jasmine. No, like the demon. Oh, Lord. I'm thinking about it. The demon manifested. Oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. The demon manifested. He said, no, Jasmine, you can't leave me this time. No, no, no. And I just knew, I said, oh, it's finna start. It's finna start. Baby, I rose about that bed. Like I said, I smoked cigarettes. So I was like, I'm finna go get some cigarettes. Because he ain't finna stress me out. He finna stress me. Like, why was I this young get some cigarettes? Like, this man finna stress me out. So I'm like, oh no, baby, I'm finna go. Oh Lord, bless my heart. I was too young to be smoking. But this man finna go. It was manifesting. He was like, no, Jasmine, you can't leave me. No, you can't leave me this time. No, no, no. And I'm like, what? He bugging. I already knew he was mad. I walked to the store. I said, okay, by the time I come back, he'll be all right. So I walked to the store, not knowing this man walked after me. I didn't know this whole time, y'all. Like, I went, some told me to go a totally different way than what I usually go. Knowing this whole time, because like he told me, this man was behind me with a knife, but ready to slit my throat. Not knowing, like, God would had his hand on me, y'all. Because I was just walking, not knowing this man is searching for me. He asking people, hey, has this girl passed blah, 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 blah? Has this girl passed blah, 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 blah? Oh, y'all. Oh, God. God had his hands on me. Oh, I only got 2 more minutes. But this man was literally, so, okay, boom, I come back to the house and he just, like, with the knife in his hand, just puffed up and his eyes black. So I knew this demon has manifested before. Like, in the time, I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, this man crazy. Like, I knew it was something dark, like when his eyes went dark, but I wasn't like completely into it to know exactly what was going on. But now that I know and I'm older, and you know, I'm wiser, I know that a demon was manifesting. So his eyes was just black and he was just staring at me. And I prayed to God. I said, God, I stayed calm, and I said, God, because I had a prayer, a protection prayer, because like I said, it was so long ago, y'all. But I basically prayed to God to protect me. And like his eyes, he kind of like calmed down. He sat down. His eyes went back to normal. And later on, he told me, he said, Jasmine, if I would have found you, I would have killed you. He was like, I was angry. I tried to find you. He's like, I walked, it was a different way. He walked a different way from what we usually walk to the store, because it was a corner store up the street from the house. And he walked a different way. Some told me to go a different way than what we usually walk. And he walked the route that we usually walk. And he was looking for me, y'all. That demon was looking to take me out. He said, Jasmine, if I would have caught up with you, I would have killed you. Y'all be careful. I'm telling you. You be outside, being outside of God's will is the dangerous thing you can do. Because, baby, them demons trying to take me out. I got another story for you, though. If y'all just go on watch this one and go get to the